Afternoon baseball now from the home of the Mets, Citi Field in New York. Today we've got a contest out of the National League East between the Phillies and the New York Mets. With Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and today we've got a division matchup between two teams certainly setting their sights on October as we get deeper into the back half of the season, guys.
That's right, Matty. These two teams both figure to be fighting each other and the rest of the league down the stretch for postseason positioning. There's still a good amount of time left in this season. This is when each game takes on a little added significance because the races, they're starting to take shape a little bit. This one ought to be a good litmus test for both of these clubs.
Carlos Carrasco, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, Carlos Carrasco, power arm, big-time slider, great velocity, 94 to 96 miles an hour. But the powerhouse slider is his signature pitch. Has a changeup, but if he has that good slider, he could be really, really tough to hit.
Now at the plate is Gene Story. He will lead this one off today. Here's the first pitch to him. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. These Mets, fellas, as they take the field here today, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, D-Roll. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Our temperature not quite as hot as we'd expected. 85 degrees, the reading at first pitch. Now the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And he darn near started this thing off with a bang. Instead, it's a foul ball. Again, a 1-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In now, Willie Castro, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and that's going to land foul.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Weak grounder back to the mound, and there's out number 2. And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Now the first pitch. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And he has a cut at that one, but misses. 2-1.
Now, this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor. And he fouls this one off.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Corbin Burns, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties, and if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Stepping up is Luis Guillorme. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Mets, the second baseman, Luis Guillorme.
He's set. Here it comes. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Dan Dero, as we take a look at our visiting club as they take the field in this scoreless ball game. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, it's not an easy thing to do to get a sweep on the road. And hey, Dero, a 4-game sweep on a roadie, that's doubly tough to do.
Dan, that might happen once a year. Are you kidding me? To come into someone else's house and to steal 4 straight games? You imagine what that plane flight's going to be like if they steal this one?
Digging in, Brandon Nimmo, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. Here's the first pitch. Change up, a little bit inside, 1-0.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
The 1-1.
No. 2-2.
One out, nobody on. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
So here's Pete Alonso as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. His career numbers in this matchup, he's only 2 for 10. He also has 1 home run. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Mets go down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Bryce Harper. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
The first baseman, number 17, Xxviii.
So bases are empty with 1 out now, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. First pitch on its way. Line drive to left. Arozarena is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
That brings up Alec Bohm as he hits it weakly on the ground toward first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. And we are tied 0-0. Last half of the second set to go. And up next will be Randy Arozarena. From the stretch, here's the pitch. The 1-1 is crushed to straightaway center. No doubt about this one. That ball is gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 11 for him on the season, and the Mets are on the board first, 1-0. I'm sure you know what's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
J.D. Davis, the next to bat, entering this one with a top 10 National League batting average mark.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
From the stretch.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
DeYoung aboard here at first with nobody out. He's running. He swings and misses. Throw down. Is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
Grounded back up the middle. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The right fielder,
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. For the series, he's 3 for 12. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Next, here is James McCann. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch of the AB now. Fouled off. The man on third with 2 down. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
This is a huge at-bat right here. He wants to get this guy and have the pitcher lead off next inning without question.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. 1-2. Here it is. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Burns is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. We've played 2. It's 1-0 Mets. At the plate now is Eloy Jimenez. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off to third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
That's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now here's the pitch. And right into the shift. Davis has got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Next up is JT Realmuto. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Carrasco pauses. Here's the 2-1. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Corbin Burns stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Bottom of the third now, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Carlos Carrasco.
Pitcher, Carlos.
Now here's the first offering. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting a take sign on right here.
bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. And there's one away. So now to the plate, Luis Guillorme. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Right side, but it's well foul. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Stepping in next, Brandon Nimmo, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone into the upper tank. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 17 for him on the season as the Mets are out in front now, 2-0.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That grounder got him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. 3 complete from Citi Field. It's now 2-0 New York.
La vida me bendijo porque me mero. Soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo quiero. Aquí arriba no llego.